This is the main entrance to Kilsyth, Burns and Old Parish Church. When the new parish church was completed in 1816, a clock was installed in the bell tower as promised by Sir Archibald Edmonstone. In his History of Kilsyth, Reverend Peter Anton describes the clock as made of brass, constructed by John Russell of Falkirk, watchmaker to His Royal Highness the Prince Regent, and considered it a most incredible piece of mechanism. Having four faces, it could be read from all directions and was of great benefit to the people of Kilsyth, as, in the days before radio, it gave them a means of checking the accuracy of their timepieces. Local businesses too made use of it for the same reason, which satisfied the workers. This bell stands in the church courtyard and came from the former Burns Church. The bell was chosen by Sir Archibald Edmonstone, the principal heritor, and was cast by the Whitechapel Foundry in London in 1872. Mr. John McGilchrist, who repaired clocks, was given charge of the bell, which he would ring at both Sunday services, and for which he would be paid £2 2 per annum by the heritors. Here you can see the chancel as it is today, with communion table, font, choir stalls and organ, along with the Edmonstone window on the east wall of the church. The communion cloth was gifted to the church by the late Mrs. Margaret Halkett in memory of her husband, who had served as elder and finance convener. The deep crochet edging was the work of her sister, Mrs. Esther Gracie, who was leader of the First Kilsyth Company Girl Guides for many years. The large stained glass window on the back wall of the chancel, known as the Edmonstone window, was sited on another wall of the church until the alterations of 1932, when it was moved to its present position. It is the work of W. and J. Keir. Shortly after the uniting of the Kilsyth Old Parish Church and the Burns Church, two full-length windows, 5 panels, and the Kilsyth coat of arms window were removed from the Burns Church prior to demolition and installed in the United Church. This panel is by Stennach glass, gifted by the family of the late Mr. and Mrs. Hamilton Brown in memory of the Reverend William H. Burns, 1843 to 1859. Both of these panels are by Stephen Adam. The panel on the left, Women at the Well, is in memory of Reverend Robert Black, 1859 to 1888. The one on the right, Blessing of the Children, is in memory of the Lennox family. The face of the lady standing was copied from a photograph of Mr. W. Mackay Lennox's mother. In 1929, construction of the church hall began, with ancillary rooms and a flat for the church officer. Various other alterations were made, including the addition of a chancel to the east, where the Edmonstone stained glass was installed. The communion table, baptismal font, lectern and choir stalls were now also placed in the chancel. The pipe organ was designed and installed by P. Conacher Limited of Huddersfield, with the cost being met by Sir Archibald Edmonstone. Our baptismal font was gifted by Mrs. Lockhart in memory of her husband Alexander in 1922. There were 3 parish churches in Kilsyth, the Old, the Anderson and the Burns, all within the Church of Scotland. Eventually, in February 1975, the Burns Church and the Old Church united and became Kilsyth, Burns and Old Parish Church. In September 1979, a special Thanksgiving service was held to dedicate the installation of the Burns Church windows and the refurbishment of the organ. On Sunday, the 17th of January 2016, the bicentennial launch service was held. The 2 ministers who conducted this service both have connections with Burns and Old Parish Church. Reverend G. Stuart Smith on the left is the son of a former minister, Reverend Henry Smith, and Reverend Angus R. Matheson, a local man and a former member. On Sunday, the 18th of September 2016, the Bicentennial Day Anniversary Thanksgiving service was held, when the Right Reverend Dr. Russell Barr, moderator of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland, preached. On the evening of 18th September 2016, a Songs of Praise service was led by Croy Silver Band. Here is a selection of events held in our church over the period of 1 year. These vary from Easter breakfast, Mary's Meals Thank You Lunch, Preparation for Backpacking, Harvest, Christmas Services, and Burns Supper. Please check our website www.boldchurch.org.uk to confirm our opening times. When you visit, make yourself known to one of our door stewards who will ensure you are welcomed and well looked after during your visit. We look forward to meeting you in the future.